Alright, good day my brothers and sisters. And you know what? In this video that rings true for sure. Brothers and sisters, we're all brothers and sisters on this YouTube family. And the two things I'm going to talk about is YouTube family and this week's activities, which has been Canada Day and in America Independence Day. So that went down this week. But before we get into discussing this past Independence weekend, let's go on a little walk. Oh yeah, tree on a tree. Look at this. It's huge.
I think he's got a huge.
Look at this. He's huge. Wow, getting a lot of backlight, harsh lighting. It's a tree on a tree. Tree on a tree. So beautiful. Wow, there's a big... Oh! Here he comes. Wow, there he is. Oh! Oh, they're all coming. They want to nibble. Huh? Oh, 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 oh. Whoa. Freaked me out. Wow. It is an outdoor pool, but not open, right? Wow, it's beautiful. Wait, through here. We have to go down a bit. Yeah, we can go across though. Or is it closed? Wow. Wow, it's huge. Wow, it's huge. I guess if they're going on the ocean, they had to. Yeah. It holds your whole clan. The whole tribe goes in there. And right in the middle of the university is this huge, looks like a seafaring boat. Or it could be used at the Fraser River, but the colors are very beautiful, bright colors. Should have taken a picture of me in there, but can't do it. And don't forget these bird guys. Back to this brothers and sisters thing. I recently watched a video put on by Ghetto Van Adventures, and I'll link his video at the end of this. So I'm stealing your idea there, Mr. GVA. And that is, we're one big YouTube family. And you know what? I can agree with what he says and what his video is. For me, this has been a big family because I can go on and watch your videos, comment on your videos, see what's going on in your life, and vice versa. You can come on and share your life through your comments and, wow, too noisy. And by watching my videos and watching my life. So 99.9% of you who have commented and replied to my videos have been very supportive. You might not have agreed with what I'm doing or my opinions, but you know what? You have been so supportive, and you know what? That's what family is. That is an awesomeness award. Wow. Try come back again. I might not reply back to all your comments, but you know what? I see 99% of them. Some of them I don't get a notification to realize that you guys have comments. So sometimes I have to take time out of my day, go back, log into my video and see who's commented and who's not, and who I missed doing replies to. And that's time consuming. I'm busy, but you know what? I still take time out to do the best that I can. So thank you guys very muchly for always commenting. If there's something I don't know how to do, hey, I log on to my YouTube family and they show me how to do it. Or they can give me tips on better how to do things that I'm doing currently. If I have different ideas. Or hell, I even make a video, post it on my YouTube channel asking for your guys' opinion, and you know what? It freaking works amazing. So man, yeah, this week's shout out is to all you guys and to the YouTube family. So, and we'll end that there and go on to the next subject. First, you know what? I gotta move Supervan. I haven't cycled it around yet this week. I like to move it around and not keep it in one spot, so we're gonna do that. I haven't taken very many repair videos of this thing yet because I haven't done much repairs. However, I've got some other repairing something videos. I think that'll be my next one because I just finished video recording that job. What else do I have? Blah, 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 blah. In America, ye all are celebrating Independence Day. In Canada, we are celebrating Canada Day, of course. But you know what? Canada is kind of a family thing. It's a coming together of family, which is why I say YouTube family. But it's also a celebration of the enactment of our United Nation, where the Constitution Act of, I think it was 1862, 1867, it bound all the provinces together to form the Union of Canada to separate from Britain. But the strange thing about that is Britain still had to pass our laws, had to go through the British system. All our changes up until I think 1982 is when the original contract was first fully put through, where we are now an independent monarchy away from the British Empire. Up until then, I think even the Queen still got royalties from Canada. So, whereas on the opposite side of the fence, America, it never had that up until 1982. America in 1776 applied for independence from England, Britain, and I think they applied on July the 2nd actually, but it finally got ratified and put through on July the 4th, so that's why it's July the 4th. And they had total independence from England, whereas Canada did not. But the other side of this fence is, you know, there's some weird things about America. For instance, the first founding president of America. The U.S. independence says all people have freedom of rights. All people are equal. But that was never the case. What about slavery? What about ownership of people? Where were their rights? Do you all know that the first president of the United States had 1,700 slaves one time? He was the richest person in the southern U.S. Or how about the third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson? Thomas Jefferson was given 50 slaves as a part of his father's death and will. He got his land, and on his father-in-law's side was given 150 slaves and the father-in-law's land. So over his lifetime, Thomas Jefferson owned 600 slaves. That is the truth. That's on record. And he brought a lot of those slaves to serve him when he was in the White House. It was also noted that he had sexual relationships with some of his slaves, and even fathered some children there. And current DNA testing of one of the descendants of Thomas and Jefferson's uncle matches one of the slaves' family with Thomas and Jefferson's DNA. There's a match, so there is 100% proof that he had relationships with some slavery back then. Even though Thomas and Jefferson did get slavery abolished, he was still racist because he thought the blacks were an inferior race, and he even wanted to abolish them to their own little to Haiti. He wanted to put up their own little reservation, I guess, so to speak. So there's a lot of contradictions there, but we don't know how people think back then. Totally different thought and rationality as compared to now. And 100 years from now, from our time, it's going to be completely different thoughts and rationalities again. So they're going to think we're crazy for rioting like we are now against systematic racism. So yeah, we're in a historic time period right now. Coronavirus and race riots. Race riots are still continuing, and we're not uniting as one big family. So who am I to know any different? But anyways, getting back to my off topic, getting way off from the topic. So going back to my topic of YouTube and family, I feel deeply connected to that YouTube family, and I'm gonna link what's his name, Ghetto Van Adventures video there, and you can check that out. And you know, I'm just rambling on as usual. So anyhow, I'm gonna come back this week. I've got some building videos to do and other stuff. Ah, this thing's ugly, and it's hot in here. You guys that are living in a van in the heat down south, talking about the United States, man, I don't know how you guys do it. I give you credit, because here in Vancouver it's really not that hot. Maybe 70-ish Fahrenheit, 75 with humidity. It's pretty warm. So anyhow, cheers y'all. Happy Independence Day, happy Canada Day, even though I'm gonna upload this probably a week after. So cheers, see you next time.
You know the routine, guys. Stay safe, be kind, most of all, you be awesome.